Cliff Barackman has loved both music and science since he was a boy growing up in Long Beach, California. Now, talk of Bigfoot sightings is music to his ears, and it has been since he was in college when he first realized the animal might be more than just a legend. He read lots of books in his college library and came to believe Bigfoot is biologically possible. He brought that knowledge with him to the great outdoors, and on his first Bigfoot expedition to the famous Bluff Creek area in 1994, he found possible Bigfoot tracks, damaged trees, and hair that looked squatchy. He's been hooked ever since. Cliff is especially interested in footprint casts and has one of the biggest collections of them in the country. They're a great form of physical evidence in support of Sasquatch, and Cliff is a big believer in gathering and analyzing data. He's the best at math in the bunch. He also used to be a teacher and is great at explaining complicated things about Bigfoot in ways everyone can understand. He's still interested in music, by the way. He studied jazz guitar in college and sometimes plays gigs around his adopted hometown of Portland, Oregon. Matt Moneymaker. Matt is the founder and president of the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, BFRO. He's a lifelong Bigfoot fan, starting when he was just an 11-year-old kid watching a number of documentaries in the 1970s. As a college student at the University of California, Los Angeles, he started talking with Bigfoot researchers in the United States and Canada, and then, in 1987, his life changed forever. He found his first track in the mountains of Ventura County, California. After that, life took him from the West Coast to the Midwest in the early 1990s, but he never left his interest in Bigfoot behind. He learned about the many Bigfoot sightings Ohio farmers had made in the previous decade, and then had his own first encounter in 1994 as he camped overnight in a swampy wildlife refuge south of Kent, Ohio. In 1996, just as regular people started using the internet regularly for the first time, Matt founded the BFRO, which helped connect researchers around the website and blog. The BFRO publishes and investigates reports of sightings by eyewitnesses, and they have a website you can visit and explore for all sorts of information about the creatures, as well as sightings that have been made. In 2000, he organized the BFRO's first big expedition to a place called Skookum Meadows in Washington State, where a team found what is believed to be a Bigfoot body print. He co-produced television programming about Bigfoot and also organized trips where researchers would seek out the creature all around the country. He still does this today in addition to his work on finding Bigfoot. Matt has popularized many new techniques in Sasquatch hunting. He helped promote the use of sound blasting and howling to find Bigfoot and was the first to record the Ohio howl, a long moaning noise believed to have been made by a large male Sasquatch. He was the first to connect piles of dead deer with Bigfoot after Mennonite farmers in Ohio pointed out the strange stashes to him. He was the first to formally present a paper on knocking sounds made by Bigfoots at a 1992 International Society of Cryptozoology conference at Rutgers University. He organized the first public expeditions to gather observations and evidence in various parts of North America. His organization was the first to debunk the Georgia Bigfoot body hoax in the summer of 2008. Renee Holland. She's come a long way since her childhood in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Now she's a research biologist and field biologist who regularly works for the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. But even when she was a kid, Renee Holland was interested in Bigfoot. It was during the 1970s that she and her dad used to cozy up and watch Bigfoot movies and documentaries together, so Sasquatch has a special place in her heart even if she can't quite wrap her brain around believing the creature exists. That's right, Renee Holland doesn't believe in Bigfoot. But that doesn't stop her from tromping through the woods with the team in search of evidence. Her role is to help the guys think critically and ask themselves what other explanations could account for the sightings that people have reported. It's sometimes a tough spot to be in, being the only skeptic surrounded by some of the most passionate squatchers in the world. But Renee loves helping people think critically by considering evidence, asking questions about it, and coming up with credible